In this video, we will dive into the depths of Stoic philosophy, exploring its fundamental principles and discovering how these ancient maxims can light our path in the modern world. Stoic phrases are not just wise words, but also guidelines for facing daily challenges, achieving inner peace, and cultivating a resilient mindset. If this is your first time on the channel, please help me by subscribing and liking the video, so I can continue creating more content like this in the future. So, join us as we uncover the essence of Stoic philosophy and discover how its timeless lessons can offer clarity and direction in the modern chaos. Let's begin. Never give up on something you truly desire. Waiting is hard, but regret is harder. When you're angry, stay silent. You have three choices in life. You can watch things happen, make things happen, or wonder what the hell happened. Stay strong, even when things start to fall apart. You are judged no matter what. So be who you want to be. You don't have to win every argument. Agree to disagree. No regrets, only lessons. No worries, only acceptance. No expectations, only gratitude. Life is too short. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. The more interested you are in others, the more interesting they'll find you. Be interesting by being interested. If you don't occasionally stumble, you're just gliding. Hatred is a curse that doesn't affect the hated, only poisons the one who releases it. A grudge is like taking poison and expecting someone else to die. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. People change, love hurts, friends leave, and things go wrong. But remember that life goes on. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. Be a good person, but don't waste time proving it. Never tell your plans to your friends. Stop trusting them too much. Don't let anyone know what you're doing until it's done. If you want to be trusted, be honest. The only person who cares about your dreams and hopes is you. The only person who will make them come true is you. Forget what hurt you, but never forget what it taught you. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Even the nicest people have their limits. Your direction is more important than your speed. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Don't overshare personal information. Privacy is power. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. As long as you're alive, no obstacle is permanent. You learn nothing from life if you think you're always right. Keep patience. The best things happen unexpectedly. Never regret a day in your life. Good days bring happiness. Bad days bring experience. Worst days bring lessons. And best days bring memories. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. Free yourself from societal advice. Most of them have no idea what they're doing. At first, it hurts, then it makes you stronger. Normalize walking some paths alone, because the goals are personal. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Life is short, live it. Love is rare, grab it. Anger is bad, face it. Sweet moments, treasure them. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is part of moving on. Before you grow old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. No one talks about the achievements of the deceased. The only thing people remember is what kind of person you were while achieving them. Have at least one person in your life who gives you honest opinions. It's good to be generous, kind, and magnanimous, but there's a limit, or you'll be taken for granted. Holding on to things always stresses you more. Things don't happen a certain way just because you want them to happen that way. Learn from what people do, not from what they tell you. Don't react angrily immediately. Wait to calm down. What is said or done in anger is irreversible. Don't share too much. Privacy is power. Don't regret the past because at that moment, you did your best. People will see you for what you are, not for what you need them to be. Never jump to conclusions. Be insightful and let people show you their true colors. Never underestimate contempt. When someone looks down on you and talks to you, if you are inferior, they'll probably hurt you, whether in relationships, socially, or physically. Eliminate that person from your life. Never lend money, because you can lend it to friends for a few days, but getting it back from fools takes years. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution. No matter how challenging it is, don't show your weaknesses. People will enjoy the show. Don't be weak in front of them. Listen to people who tell you what you don't want to hear. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. Just because you're going through hell right now doesn't mean you'll never smile again. Pain is purely temporary. You spend all your health initially for wealth, and then spend all your wealth for a day of good health. Holding grudges will never hurt the people you hate, only you. Time defines you. You won't be defined well by anything other than time. Time is the most powerful force. No matter how much you fight it, it will do what it wants. The only constant in life is change. Embrace it, and you will grow. Say please and thank you often. You can't change the past, but you can shape your future by learning from it. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. It's better to be alone than in bad company. When you stop chasing the wrong things, the right ones catch up with you. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only option you have. Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you fear. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence. There's no elevator to success. You must take the stairs. The biggest risk is not taking any. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It's something you design for the present. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. You are limited only by the walls you build yourself. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Take time to enjoy the simple pleasures in life. It's in these moments that we often find the most joy. Give without expecting anything in return. The only time you should look back is to see how far you've come. You can't have a positive life with a negative mind. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. In adversity, remember that diamonds are made under pressure. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Don't let the shadows of your past darken the doorstep of your future. Don't delay joy for the sake of the future. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed for anyone. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you're not willing to stay where you are. Don't chase after women. Instead, focus on your growth, values, and kindness. The right person will come to you at the perfect time. Without chasing, never lower your head. Keep it high. Look the world straight in the eye. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. You don't have to win every argument. Agree to disagree. One day or day one, you decide. Spend time with older people. Their wisdom and experiences are invaluable. Small circle, private life, and a calm mind. Sometimes we create our own disappointments through expectations. It's okay to make mistakes. It means you're trying. Use things, not people. Love people, not things. Even the smallest lie can break the biggest trust. Be kind and generous without expecting anything in return. Embrace loneliness as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Not everyone you trust will be trustworthy. Don't fear showing vulnerability. It shows strength. Learn to handle rejection gracefully. It's part of life. Breathe. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Things will get better. Just wait. For problems, overthinking, trusting too much, leaving too soon, loving too much. You will be disappointed and heartbroken many times, but how you respond is what matters. Don't let anyone make you feel you don't deserve what you want. You must do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. The days that break you are the days that make you. Move more pieces and make fewer announcements. Time never waits. It just urges you to keep up or fall behind. No relationship is worth damaging your mental health. Depend on yourself, never on others. Being too kind can break you. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot and will survive whatever comes next. You become mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Sometimes, loneliness is the price you pay for growth. You are who you are. You don't need anyone's approval. Learn from what people do, not what they say. Expect nothing and you'll never be disappointed. Take every opportunity because regrets come from the chances we don't take. If you can dream it, you can do it. Stop telling people more than they need to know. You meet everyone for a reason. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Your past was never a mistake if you learn from it. Once you feel free, if someone avoids you, never bother them again. People will forget what you said, forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Some things are meant to cross your path, but not stay. Your direction is more important than your speed. Never fall in love with the same person twice, because the second time you fall in love with the memories, not the person. See failure as a vulnerable teacher and a stepping stone to success. Celebrate small victories and milestones because they pave the way for bigger achievements. Whoever brings you the most peace deserves the most time. Never be afraid to treat people the way they treat you. Be real. Save everyone's time. Never think twice about investing in yourself. It pays off in the long run. Stop doubting yourself. You can learn more about a person by what they say about others than by what others say about them. Your heart will tell you where to go. Your head will guide you there safely. Use one without the other, and you will get lost. Life only comes once, so do what makes you happy. You can't do great things if you're distracted by small things. Remember that 5 years ago, you dreamed of being where you are now. Not everyone wants to be your friend, and that's okay. You don't always have to be going, being, and doing. It's okay to relax. Give back, even if it's donating what you don't need or giving $1 to someone less fortunate. Everything happens for a reason. Don't fear suffering. You can't grow if it doesn't hurt. Don't ruin your health to make money. You'll end up spending your money to get your health back, and that's not worth it. Be kind to people without letting them take advantage of your good nature. Efforts are never in vain. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. The only way to live like a king is to work like a slave. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. You came into this big world alone, and you will leave it alone. Therefore, you can do anything impossible by yourself. Only if you punish the truth, expect to be lied to. You will look back on your life with much more regret for the things you didn't do than for the things you did. Things don't make us happy. Experiences do. Stay silent whenever you're happy. Stay silent whenever you're sad. Stop comparing yourself to those who started 10 years before you. Focus on your own journey. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you waste money, you can earn it back. If you miss the moment, it will never return. Live life with open eyes, ears, and heart. Strong people are always simple. You spend your first 20 years worrying about what others think of you. You spend your next 20 years swearing you don't care what they think of you. You spend the next 20 years realizing they're not thinking of you. Never let others know your weaknesses. Instead, show your strength. Always try to show your positive sides. Don't tell your friends you're happy. Don't anger them. Don't tell your enemies you're unhappy. Don't make them happy. Time flies. One day you're 30, the next you're 50. Plan now how you want your life to look at 50. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill acquired through practice. We don't act correctly because we are excellent. We achieve excellence by acting correctly. Musical innovation is full of danger for the state, because when the modes of music change, the fundamental laws of the state also change. You are my star, a stargazer too. And I wish I were the sky with a billion eyes to look at you. Love is simply the name for the desire and pursuit of the whole. People are like the earth. They can nurture you and help you grow as a person, or they can hold you back and make you wither and die. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. Every heart sings a song incomplete until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The soul carries nothing to the next world except its education and culture. At the start of the journey to the next world, one's education and culture can provide the greatest assistance or be the greatest burden to the person who has just died. A hero is born among 100, a wise man is found among 1,000, but a complete man might not be found even among 100,000 men. I will teach children music, physics, and philosophy, but the most important is music, because the patterns in music and all the arts are the keys to learning. Poets face great and wise things that they themselves do not understand. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. What is a friend? A single soul living in two bodies. Educating the mind without educating the heart is not education at all. Hope is a waking dream. No great mind has existed without a touch of madness. Happiness depends on ourselves. Anyone can get angry. That is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, this is not easy. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a fruit that ripens slowly. Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the goal and end of human existence. A friend to all is a friend to none. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. If you liked our video, like the video, subscribe, and comment so YouTube knows that these types of videos help people like you, and we can keep creating more similar videos in the future. Remember, keep taking small steps, and you will see great changes. Stay strong, stay positive, and stay true to yourself. What resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this journey of self-improvement together. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video.